Hello guys, you're welcome to class again today. This is EDU-SOLUTION, like we always do. We provide answers to every of the questions, okay? Mind you, it's not only physics, no, mathematics, chemistry. So as you will have it, if you have any issue with chemistry, kindly let us know. We will also attend to it, okay? Now, a student has asked a question that, sir, we always have issue with quadratic equation when it has to do with completing the square. So, of course, I know that in WAEC or NECO or even GC, there are sometimes they are so strict with their question. They will tell you with the use of completing the square, solve. So that means even if you are so good using quadratic formula that we call Martin formula or factorization, and you have gotten your answer correctly, you will not be accorded any mark because you have not followed the instruction. The instruction says with the use of completing the square. So today, I want to quickly show us how to solve quadratic equation using completing the square. Yes. Okay. So we're having the topic quadratic equation, completing the square method. Okay. What we just need to do is for us to know the steps that we need to take in order for us to get to our desired end. Okay. To make our work easy for us, I have to write all of the steps here. So you can see the steps. So in case you want to write it, you want to learn it, this is how to go about it. So when you get used to it, you don't have to be writing the steps except there is need for it. So okay, we have number one, make the coefficient of s squared unity. This is what we are saying, that quadratic equation is of this form, that we have as squared plus bs plus c equal to 0. A here is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, and c here is the constant. So the first step says make the coefficient of s squared unity. What we mean is simply what is inside of this bracket, that is a equal to 1. So if you have any question, if the coefficient of s squared is not 1, you have to make it to be 1. Okay. The next step says carry the constant, that is c, that is what we have here, carry it to the right hand side, take it to the right hand side. Okay, and the last one says add the square of the half of the coefficient of x, the coefficient, not s squared, the coefficient of x. The first one says coefficient of s squared, while this one says coefficient of s. So we have to add the square of the half of the coefficient of s to both sides of the equation. The last one on the left hand side, we take the terms under square while we perform arithmetic operation on the right hand side. So let's go straight. Let's take a particular question. So let's solve. We have I'm going to solve just only one question. So we have one with the use of completing the square. Solve. We have 2s squared plus I don't have it, 2s squared plus 15. So we use plus, okay, let's use minus. Minus 15x plus 18 equal to 0. This is a beautiful question. We have 2s squared minus 15x plus 18 equal to 0. So let's go straight. Using these steps that we have here. So, solution. Check it out. The first step is make the coefficient of s squared unity. If you check this place, the coefficient of s squared here is 2, is not 1. We are going to make it 1. That is a equal to 1 in comparison to this place. So the coefficient of s squared is a here. This one is b here. So we are going to make a to be unity, that is equal to 1. So that means we are going to divide throughout by what? By 2, according to this question. So we are having 2s squared. I'm rewriting again, 15x plus 18 equal to 0. So I'll divide throughout by 2. So I'm having this divided by 2, this divided by 2, this divided by 2, this divided by 2. So 2 is going to cancel 2. We have s squared and then minus 15x over 2 plus 18 divided by this is what? 9, and then equal to 0. 0 divided by 2. So we have to look at this. We are through with step number 1. Step number 2, carry the constant, that is c. This is our c. So take it to the right hand side. So what we are going to do is we are having s squared minus 15x over 2. This is plus 9. It's moving this way. It's going to give us what? Equal to minus 9. So that's, we have satisfied this step. So the next step is add the square of the half. This is what we mean. The square, add the square of the half. So let's take the half first, half of the coefficient of x. This is the coefficient of x, b. Okay, but as in the case of this question, minus 15, don't forget this sign, minus 15. Minus 15 over 2 is the coefficient of x in this place. So that means I'm taking 1, that's half of minus 15, half of minus 15 over 2. So we'll take the square. So that's what we are talking about. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay. So that we'll have 1 over 2 half of minus 15 over 2. Okay. We'll take the square. Look at it. It says add, please pay attention to this. This is the major step in this work. Add the square of the half of the coefficient of x. So from here, let's trace it backward. Coefficient of x in this place is what? Minus 15 over 2. Okay. So the half of it, look at it. Half of the coefficient of x. Half of it is what I have here. That's 1 over 2 of this. You know that of is multiplication. And then again, let's take it backward again. Square of the half. So that means we are taking the square of the half of the coefficient of x. So that means we will now have half means times. So have 1 over 2 times minus 15 over 2 all raised to the power of 2. So that we'll have now 1 times minus 15 is what? Minus 15. And then over 2 times 2 is what? 4. So we'll take, so this is our result now. So we have to add it. They say add the square of the half of the coefficient of x here is what I have here. But they say we should add it to both sides of the equation. So this is the equation here. This is the equation here. So I'm going to add what I have here. I'll add it to this side and I'll add it to this side. That means I'm rewriting this. I'll just add plus what I have here and then rewrite this plus. So let's go. So we are having x squared minus 15x over 2, then plus this, plus, let me put this in bracket because of the minus sign, minus 15 over 4, all this to the power of 2, okay, equal to, that's this equal to here. I have written this one and I added this to it. So equal to have minus 9, I will also add this again. So I have minus 9 plus, again, I have minus 15 over 2 all squared. That's all. So with this, we have satisfied step number 3. The last step is this. On the left-hand side, we take the terms under square while we perform arithmetic operation on the right-hand side. So that means on this side, the terms that have to do with square, we will take them. This one has no square. This one has square. This one has square. So we are taking this and this. So we are going to have, meanwhile, let me take one step before this. So we have s squared minus 15 x over 2. This is plus, this is minus. Plus and minus is going to give us what? Minus. So I have minus 15 over 4. Yes. Minus 15 over 4, and then we have squared. We have minus 9 plus minus 15 over, it's not 2, sorry, it's a mistake, 4. So minus 15 over 4 all squared. So now, the terms on that square is this and this. So I will take this. So the first one is this x. The sign here is minus. And then we have 15 over 4. So I'll put them in a single bracket and then raise to the power of 2 because originally they were having power of 2. Then equal to, I'll perform with this, I've satisfied this. So we perform normal arithmetic operation on the right hand side, which is on this side. So I have minus 9, we have plus minus 15. So it's as if we are having minus 15 squared over 4 squared. Yes, I don't want to jump any step. So I will keep writing this and then we simplify this. So I have s minus 15 over 4 all squared is equal to minus 9 plus minus 15. Let me put brackets here. Okay, let me do it this way. Minus 15 squared minus since the power is 2, the minus is going to be eliminated. So press it in your calculator, minus 15 squared. It's as if you are saying 15 squared. So we're having a 15 squared, I think is 225 over 4 squared is what? 16. So what we are going to do here is to take the LCM between this and this. Let me divide this by 1. So the LCM is what? 16 and 1 is what? 16. So that I have 16 divided by 1 is what? 16 divided by 1 is what? 16. 16 times minus 9. We have minus 144. Okay, and then we have a plus 16 divided by 16, 1, and then we have 225. Okay, sorry, I guess you should be able to see that. Okay, and then we have s minus 15 over 4 all squared is equal to, so this is what I'm having now. So I have 16 minus 144 plus 225. I have 81. Yes, that's what I'm having. So I'm through with all the steps. What I'm just doing now is to normal arithmetic is what we are doing now. So what we are going to do now is, at least you already know this, that if you have s squared raised to the power of 2 equal to 4, so that if you want to remove take the square of both sides, we are having s is equal to what? Square root of 4. So that's what we are doing here. So look at it. I'll remove this. I'm taking the square of both sides. So I'm having now that s minus 15 over 4 is equal to, in quadratic equation, once we are taking the square, we are going to introduce plus or minus sign. So we have plus, minus, we have square root of 81 over 16, which is same thing as plus, minus, square root of 81. In short, something like this is the same thing as what I'm writing. So I'm rewriting again. We have 16. So that I have now s minus 15 over 4 is equal to plus minus square root of 81 is what? 9. And then square root of 16 is what? 4. So this is what we're having. Finally, we will now have to just take our LCM. We'll be done with our question. I can clean the steps now because we have applied all the steps. Okay. Now, this is what we're having now. So we are going to have this. We have s. Okay. This x is equal to, then this was once minus 15 over 4. So it's going to cross, it becomes plus. We have 15 over 4. And then we have a plus minus 9 over 4. A student has asked me this question some time ago. Sir, you said s is equal to, why don't we take what is here before taking this? It's the same thing. So anyhow you do it, is the same thing. So we are having now x now is equal to 15 over 4. I will take, we have two signs here. I will take number 1, which is plus, and then have 9 over 4. Or, because it's quadratic equation, the same thing, we have x is equal to 15 over 4. Then we take the other sign, which is minus 9 over 4. We are done. All we just need to do is to finish up the work. LCM is what? 4. And then 4 into this, we are having 15 plus 9. Or we have s is equal to, the LCM is the same thing, we have 15 now minus 9. So that we have, this is not 8, this is 9. Okay, so that we have finally s is equal to 15 plus 9 is going to give us what? 24 over 4. Or s is equal to 15 minus 9 is 6. Yes, good. 6. So that we're having 6 over 4. So we're having now s is equal to 24 divided by 4 is what? 6. Or s is equal to, we can just reduce this. We have 3, we have 2. So we're having 3 over 2. So finally, we're having s is equal to 6. Or you can put it 3 over 2. Or you can put it this way, equal to 6 or 1.5. So that is that. It's as simple as that. Meanwhile, you can, if you are given any work to do and solve this quadratic equation, you are going to use any method of your choice. Okay? But if the instruction says use completely the square, ladies and gentlemen, don't use any other method except what has been specified in the question, else you are just wasting your time. Okay? For now, this is it. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. I'll put answer to it. Have a nice day. God bless you.